Please imagine music. This is an automated message from Joey T. Badger. All right, audience. Imagine some intro music. The music is swelling. They're starting to crescendo. The drums are kicking in. The guitar is flailing. That means it is time for Blaseball Sunday, presented by Blaseball News Network. Hello, chat. Welcome to Sunday. Welcome to the Blaseball Gods Day. We all made it. Let's show some hype in the chat, everyone. Woo! Oh, so excited for you to be here. All right, you can imagine the intro music slowly fading and me talking over the intro music. And now we have no music. Great. Folks, thank you so much for being here on this Blaseball Sunday presented by Blaseball News Network. We have a full panel of experts here in Blaseball to recap what the heck happened in season number 12 and to answer your questions. So if you have any questions during the time, we'll try to answer as many as possible, as well as getting everyone up to speed. This program is for you and to be accessible. Enough about me, not just me. We have some wonderful people in the chat. Please help us welcome Flowers Captain and Society Internet Data Witches, Witch herself. She also has like 12 other things. Please welcome to the stream, Kat. Hello, Kat.
Hi, it's me. I'm Kat.
Kat, usually in the chat here on the program. Everyone in the chat, make some noise for Kat. Oh my goodness, Kat, how are you?
I'm good. I'm tired. I have been reading a lot. I probably am going to be digging into the data blazes later today, but it's good. Blaseball's back. Oh, chat, I love you.
Look
so
at
much.
look at all these emojis.
Look at all those emotes.
Oh, you are absolutely loved. Great. Well, so happy to have you here. Hold your hot takes. We're going to be a whole program of hot takes because we got 2 more guests. So Kat in the chat, please make just as much noise for the person who made Reblaze, another Cyber Data Witch. Please welcome show favorite Astrid. Hello. Astrid, how the heck? Yeah, let's see some dabs.
Hey,
I'm sure there's a dab emoji in the chat
there
somewhere.
There probably is.
Find them.
What happened to the music? I just kind of want to know.
Oh, hold on. Let me put it on. Okay, it's on. Yeah, that is your awesome intro song.
We used to have music that I didn't have to imagine, though. I don't really know.
This is true. I hadn't had a chance to make a bumper yet for this show.
All right.
And
I mean, you have a salmon bumper. It's perfect.
I do have a salmon bumper. Yeah, it would be interesting if that got played.
Can you run
right
that?
Now. Yeah, who knows what that. We don't have even a 4th guest here yet. There'll be plenty of time to play bits and memes. But we're so happy you're here, Asher. It's been a while since you've been on the program, so we're happy to have you back.
I've missed one because you didn't want me on.
I didn't. Yeah, you're right. It was full of hate. You're right.
It's okay. I forgive you. It's fine.
Well, you're back. Kat's back. But we also have the man who created Blaseball News Network, the editor-in-chief himself. Great friend of the program, caster, all-around nice guy. Please welcome to the screen, Callahan Jones. Hey, Cal. What's up?
Hey, It's great to be here. Thanks for having me.
Nice mug.
Hey, thanks. Has my bad logo on it.
It's a great I love your
It's
logo.
a great logo.
Yeah, it's a great logo. You should be happy with your logo. We celebrate our stuff here on the program. In real life, I struggle with being proud of myself. So we are the rule here is we're gonna be proud of what we create because we create great content.
Agreed.
Great. I'm glad you agree. Also, great
content.
shirt. Yeah, can we see your shirt, Cal?
Oh, my shirt?
Mind? Yeah, your shirt.
Here we go. A little this is my shirt,
Miami Dally shirt. Oh, yeah. So good. So great. Love it.
It's honestly incredible. In
Kimberly
my humble
Dauber
opinion.
in chat. Hi, Kim.
Hi, Kim.
Anyways, let's see some good luck, have funs, because we believe in sportsmanship here on the Sports Hub. So might as well do that bit. All right, and we're starting because boy did stuff happen in season number 12. So this is the lowdown on the program. We now know who's going to be talking about Blaseball. We got you in the chat. Ask questions. We'll answer them as much as we can. We're going to talk about who won season number 12, all the stuff that happened during season number 12, because some news happened, and react to the elections. So let's react to some of, let's go high level overview of what happened in the league. So a panel of experts, what the heck happened? What are some big high level things? Because there's some juicy stuff.
Chaos.
Mm-hmm.
Clap down. Clap down.
That wasn't the election. That was before.
That was before. Yeah, we're talking before election.
Yeah.
We're not talking about the finals. We're talking about during season number 12, what happened during the season. Because now we have siestas in the middle. We have clap down. So what does clap down mean?
The crabs during, I believe it was late siesta.
Yes.
Which was Thursday afternoon or Thursday morning-ish.
Mm-hmm.
On the Eastern Material Time Zone, we had expansion teams join the Internet League, including the Baltimore Crabs, who have come down. Before they were up, and now they are down.
Yeah, I guess numbers go up, numbers go down. So, Baltimore Crabs. Yeah, let the Crabs. They ascended, but now they're back. Might be something to do with the new weather type. Astrid, do you have any deets on the new weather type that we experience here in season number 12?
Looks like the immaterial plane has been flooding lately. Something about a black hole, some crabs, some building stuff that kind of broke everything. And some people got swept elsewhere, wherever that is. They're back. Most of them.
We have elsewhere. I believe. Is it because so during a flooding event, they would brush people away from all the bases, possibly, and sometimes they might take them elsewhere. And we don't know what elsewhere it is, but they would come back. The players would come back during a game. What was it, Cal? Is it like during a black hole?
No, I don't think it was during any weather type. We saw them
randomly.
We saw them come back anywhere from between 3 innings after they were swept away. I think was the fastest one, and I think the longest one was 9 days.
I think there was one after 15 days in game as well.
Oh, wow. Must have been a long journey. Really hope they really grew on that journey.
Everyone takes longer to find themselves when they're lost elsewhere.
Yeah. There's a player that's still elsewhere. If you look at the Philly Pies, Beastly Day is still gone over the off season.
I hope they find their way back soon.
I hope so too.
Yeah, because it's like funny. So like with all the election stuff happening, you're away for a while, then you come back and you see the whole league shaken up. It must be pretty jarring, but that's Blaseball, baby.
That's Blaseball.
It's baseball. So we mentioned we have new teams, not just one. The Crabs are back again, but we have other teams who apparently have won 3 or 4 championships themselves. Why don't we each tease one of those? We'll start with Kat, then go to Astrid, then go to Cal. Kat, which team do you want to nerd out about?
Well, I think I will allow my co-hosts to talk about their own teams, and so I will mention the Atlantis Georgians, who are a fantastic team with a beautiful electric teal color that
it's so nice.
Is very pretty to look at, just very aesthetically pleasing. I don't know all of their vibes yet; they're still figuring out vibes, but I have seen some fantastic fan art come from the Atlantis Georgians.
Oh God, that name hurts my brain.
And it's looking like a great time.
Right, you are. Astrid, who do you want to plug? Which of the teams do you want to plug?
I can talk about the core mechanics, which is also a new team. We don't really know much about the core, but we know that it is down, and that's a good thing.
It is down,
yeah. To keep it there. It is.
I imagine it's the core of the Earth, or whatever the Earth is in the material plane.
It's somewhere.
It's somewhere. It's somewhere down.
That's all.
It's down.
It's down.
It's down.
The core is down.
And actually, really quick, let's go over the new. The DCG teams have new stats. I went to Georgians. They have the undersea stat, which means if this team ever has negative runs, they'll overperform for the rest of the game. That's pretty cool.
Ooh, unruns.
Overperform being a 20% overall performance buff.
Right, you are, Cal. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Core mechanics.
That's
they
quite
have.
A lot.
That is a lot. That is significant here in Blaseball.
It's about a star. Yeah.
It's about a star. Whenever a player on the team is impaired, they'll receive the 4th out for the remainder of the game. That's pretty cool. I'm not sure what impaired is.
What is impaired? We don't know.
We don't know, yeah.
Is it shelled? It might be.
Yeah, maybe it's a collection of different ailments.
Negative debuffs, perhaps. Negative modifications.
Seems about right. And quickly, Baltimore Crabs have a new one. They have carcinization. Did I say that right? I think so.
Carcinization. Yes.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Correct pronunciation, you win 2 points. When the Crabs activate the black hole, they will steal the other team's best hitter for the remainder of the game, which is hilarious. I can't wait to see that in action.
Somehow that feels very appropriate for the Crabs.
For sure.
Yeah, a lot of these are very appropriate.
Right, you are. And Cal, finally, who is our 4th and final team in our league to grace the Wild Low?
Coming to the Wild Low is the appropriately not good at Blaseball Ohio Worms. The Ohio Worms, they are quite literally bottom feeders. They're here to shake up the league by giving everyone else a few free wins. I love them. I've got to cheer for them because, I am from Ohio. But just
you want to take a look at their ballpark for a second?
Oh, yeah, we have ballparks now. That's also new. Yeah, that'll be a good transition to ballparks.
Over here, we've got the Wapakoneta Airspace and Worm Museum and Ballpark, which is, of course, a reference to the National Air and Space Museum, one of 2 landmarks that are actually in Ohio. So I guess the options were either this or Cedar Point.
I was going to say, don't you have a theme park?
Yeah, we've got like
Barely.
the most popular theme park in the world, but beyond that.
That's about it. Now you have a great. I love you. It's just building up on the brand.
The Ohio Astronauts aren't canon, but this is second best.
Yes,
sure. Yeah. It's really close to the Ohio Astronauts as well. But if you could go back to the roster here and scroll down to the rotation, the real strength of the rotation is that the Ohio Worms have the worst pitching rotation that has been seen in Blaseball history.
I'm very excited for Worms games. Worms fans, I suggest investing in stale popcorn.
Yep. It's going to be absolutely incredible. I look forward to watching my new favorite team, the Ohio Worms, go to town, giving the base instincts wielding Sunbeams a free ticket to the postseason. Yeah.
Now,
that's Ohio Worms.
Astrid, you were saying something about the tacos?
They also have a really bad rotation, or used to at least.
Yeah.
I mean,
but
actually, that looks
getting better.
Great. That looks great.
It does now.
A 4-star, 3-star.
It was worse.
Good, actually.
Wait, the 3-star? That's new. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yummy Elliott. That's a new player.
Someone swapped.
Yeah. Wow. Look at the tacos are going to be great.
Tacos
their lowest player is a 3-star. Wow.
Whew. The tacos of old are not what they used to be. The Ohio Worms, they do have a modification. If they end the bottom feeders modification, if they end the season at the bottom of their division, which I'm pretty sure they're going to be doing for a while, their whole team gets a 5% buff.
They already got the buff for this season.
Yes, and they're still just not good. Shame.
Also, you may be looking at this roster and seeing those gold stars. That's because these players have base 1 evolution, which is the decree that passed during the election today. So any player on a team that has won 3+ championships gets evolution. And so they cannot go under that 1 star.
Which is pretty crazy. Also realize pitching machines on the Ohio Worms as a batter.
As a batter, yep. That is the latest development in the Worms role. They had one chance at getting a good pitcher, and instead they somehow willed poor pitching machine into the batting lineup rather than into their pitching rotation.
The gold star is a regular star, but it can't be removed from like peanuts or anything.
It'll be interesting. What if someone tries to siphon it? Maybe that's just built into the code. It'll be interesting to see how that plays into it. Ballparks is a big new thing. All the teams now have official ballparks. The teams to, I guess, descend, for lack of a better term, to come back to our material plane and welcome to our league, have their ballparks all built. Ballpark crabs obviously have their
ballpark built.
I didn't know they were stats in here. Oh, we have stats.
Oh yeah, the crabs actually built their ballpark. Other teams will be building theirs over the course of the next season 13. But the crabs were between games 27 and 72 were able to fully fund their ballpark. And when I say between games 27 and 72, I mean 10 minutes after they were allowed, they were given the button to fund their ballpark.
Yeah.
We were going to try to archive it and graph it, but they were done by the time I had tools for it, so...
And Ashford, you are ungodly fast at creating these tools, and then they somehow beat you to it.
Crabs were able to fund their ballpark with 1 million coins.
It's a lot of coins.
Just outrageously quickly. And so how it seems to work is on Tuesday after the Earl siesta, everyone will have a chance to fund their ballparks, and you personally will put your money towards the kind of ballpark that you want, and whichever type, like there's different archetypes of ballparks apparently.
How do you know this, Cal?
Oh, because I've seen all the crabs screenshots.
Oh, I didn't pay attention.
because we reported on it on Tuesday, Joey.
Tuesday feels so long ago. Like this whole season.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Sure does.
So you personally choose the kind of archetype you want for
prefabs,
ballpark.
I think they're called.
They're called prefabs. And you submit coins toward it, and that puts it toward the overall total. And then when you hit the total funding goal, whichever prefab was the most coins gets built. And now, just looking at the stats, it almost seems like while playing at home, teams will get those kind of stat boosts or something like that. Not 100% sure, obviously, because we haven't seen the crabs play at home yet. So
yeah, a lot of things like viscosity, obtuseness, elongation, filthiness. Hype.
They give me very FK vibes.
Yeah, a lot of foreign knowledge vibes here. So it'd be interesting to see how that interacts with. And my kind of gut instinct is Will's going forward might be, because Will's being the new way to get boosts for your team, might be geared towards ballparks, because obviously Will's are geared towards just the team that you are on. I imagine that would probably be good synergy with the actual ballpark and like advancing them in the future.
The way that the ballpark construction was worded, specifically how they've said prefab, makes me think that in the future there will be more perhaps funding of additions or customizations to each ballpark that fans can do.
Are ballparks physical objects?
Yes.
I hope so.
I think they are.
I would hope so. I would.
Yeah.
I really, really hope that ballparks are physical objects.
Yeah, I mean, they have stats. Our players physical objects.
We shouldn't get into this.
That's a tough question.
An hour-long talk show.
That's right, you are.
Is Kimberly Dauber a physical object?
Yes, we have a primary source. Yes,
Yes.
Kimberly Dauber is a physical object. Thank you for that. I was in suspense for a while there. All right, so that we're so happy to have new things happening in Blaseball. We have new parks. We have new teams, old teams returning. Really, really interesting there. Before we go on to what happened towards the end, teaser, we have champions for season number 12. We have a new thing in our shop. We have snack packs. Let's chat about some snacks.
Snacks.
Lots of snacks.
Talking about snack packs.
Snack pack. Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really sure what to say about the snacks. It's kind of like the shop of old.
Astrid, I love you. Sorry, no, keep going. Astrid and I just don't have we don't currently have the brain cell. You guys keep talking.
Oh boy,
the snacks here,
brain cell.
Much like the shop of old, you can buy different snacks that give you a different economy. You can kind of set up your economy however you want it. Myself, I'm completely and totally kitted out to make tons and tons of money from batters doing well, with lots of hot dogs and sunflower seeds. But we've also gained some really cool options. Like if you have the pizza, you can participate in ballpark renovations. Okay, yes. Flag planting is the very specific process that we've been going through this last week. Therefore, ballpark renovations also being there would lead me to believe that you are correct, Kat. We will have a lot more to do with ballparks in the future past just building them. The apple lets you look at all of the forbidden knowledge that we've all treated so carefully in the past. It lets you look at the exact stats of your players and also your shadow rosters. The peanuts sure do still exist. I don't even know if they have much of a function in the game anymore.
I think Hall of
Flame.
Flame
You can give them
stuff.
to people.
You can give them
Give
to
them Derek Kruger if you want to.
Yeah, that's true.
If you're up to that.
And yeah, beyond that, it's a lot of the old shop functionality has been reskinned into snacks, which you now have a limited amount of. You can hold 8 of them.
Mm-hmm. And that's why votes are now snacks. Also, best joke of the season so far is that flutes are now champagne flutes. Love that. It's so dumb, and I love it. I'm so here for it.
It's pretty fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Any hidden stats about these snacks, our super folks? One fun one that I love is stale popcorn. So you now get money when your team loses, which is great, and it scales more than popcorn, which get money when your team wins by a lot. Actually, looking at it, I maxed out popcorn. It's 300 per wins. When you lose, I had to almost maxed out 800 coins when you win.
Yep.
I lose. Sorry.
Yep, for sure. Well,
if you were a Tigers fan last season, you would have gotten the same amount from your fully maxed out normal popcorn and the stale popcorn.
Wow.
Because the ratios just
by
work out.
Astrid.
Fun fact. Yeah. Thank you.
Wow, thank you for that. So make sure you are setting your snacks now if you're returning to Blaseball or if you're starting Blaseball. Also, if it's your first Blaseball cast, boy, is an interesting cast to join. But we want it to be accessible to you. So if it's your first season, feel free to put some silly emojis in the chat so we can celebrate you, recognize you, and if you have questions, there's a lot happening here right now. We got about 25 to 30 minutes left in this program, so we want to make sure that you are feeling welcome in our community. Any word we'll take a break before we go to the next part of the program by answering questions. Strange, any word on the gold and circle stars? Any theories? I believe we answered that earlier, but someone want to take that one again as a quick recap?
Sure. If you go to the Tigers, for example, on the screen, you'll see that all the players with the gold star are evolved. They were on the Tigers roster before the election, and the Tigers won 3 championships. This time was the third one, sorry.
Yep.
So all the players on the team evolved, which means they get the little star, and their rating cannot go down below 1 star.
Which is crazy. It'll be very interesting what happens there.
It doesn't sound like a big deal, but it might end up being.
It might be relevant.
Especially because the teams can switch players, and they might get evolved multiple times.
It feels especially relevant on some of the players that were just incidentally already like 1.5 stars or lower. It'll really just help them not get worse.
Yeah, Carmelo Plums, I'm sure, is appreciating that. Carmelo Plums is definitely appreciating that gold star.
Oh yeah.
I think some of them might have gotten a flat stat boost from it also. I don't know.
It's
sure.
Yes.
A lot of I believe all the players who are like 1 or 1.5 stars just gained a star of stats.
which is awesome.
Overall.
Which I imagine the Ohio Worms.
All of their pitchers got way better.
Yeah, I was gonna say like I think it was
were.
before it was like a half star, 1 star, half star, 1 star.
Yeah.
So they needed that. Exciting. Any other fun questions from the chat? I love ballpark stats. That's nice. Astrid,
what do the shadow mean? What do the shadows mean?
What is shadows? Astrid, are you the team captain for the core?
I am the temporary team captain.
Oh, congratulations!
Which I was asked to be after being in the chat for about 15 minutes.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Shadows question?
No, I was saying there was a question in chat about the shadows.
What is the shadows?
What are the shadows? What does it mean if a player is in the shadows?
It's a great question. What does it mean?
Basically, the shadows are players who are on a team's roster but are not active players.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
I do. I have the Apple, so I can see it. Spoiler warning for the election results. Here are the Boston's Flowers shadow lineup. So, like in real life, the pen or the bench. But still, we have some really fun people in here. We have like Stu McDaniels, Kristen Crankett, Jasper's Destiny. So those are people, the batters, waiting on the bench to come into a game, which is really nice. Chambers
They're
Kennedy.
all that great, mostly.
Yeah, they're mostly pretty terrible. That's why they're on the bench. We have shadow rotation. Are there all the pitchers? Francisco
Keep scrolling,
Object,
Joey.
Teal Sunshine, Zebriah Whiskey, Kiki Junior. Love them. Nagomi McDaniels. Tommy Nagomi McDaniels. Get on the Flowers shadow. Look at all these stars. Just trapped. The 6.5 star pitcher trapped in the Boston Flowers shadows. Wow.
And it should be noted that very beneficially for the Flowers, for how insane of an offensive superstar Nagomi has been for such a long time, they are probably the strongest pitcher in the ILB.
It's true.
Every single one of their FK stats is beyond the maximum. They're over all of them.
Really? Is that possible?
They're all greater than if you go to the FK
max.
for them.
Yeah,
they'll just like be maxed out the bars.
Past the max, baby. Listen to Coach Martinez. Go past the max. Woo! Look at those.
Yeah. All the pitching ones are just maxed out.
Yeah, except for patheticism, which is extremely low.
Which is good. I think that's a good.
Nagomi is extremely not pathetic.
That's in character. Oh boy,
They go higher in the actual FK, but the bar itself on the screen caps out. But they're all like 1.3, like 130% or something.
That's amazing. Oh boy. Well, we're gonna find a way to get them out of the Flowers rotation.
Yeah. So the Flowers may be doing some umbermancy in the upcoming election. Spoiler alert.
Flowers good.
Another question from the chat. I was actually talking about this in our pre-show chat a little bit. Could the Beams have an actual chance at winning the championship again with cash money? Yes, I do believe that one of the best teams in the ILB, who now have the greatest offensive player in ILB history on their team, in addition to gaining the worst team in ILB history into their division, have a great chance of going the distance this next season.
Mm-hmm. Right, you are.
Stay tuned for our power rankings to find out more.
Blaseball News power rankings. Oh, that's one of my favorite Blaseball content.
And also, is it possible to get Nagomi into the rotation? Yes, it is. There's always...
She's already in the shadow rotation. Is the thing. She's not even in the shadow lineup.
Yeah.
Well, well, this is what happened. So Nagomi was plundered by the from the Fridays to the garages.
All right, we're going into election course now.
Yes, this is election course. I am reading this directly off the election page. This is all of the wording from the election page. I'm reporting the news exactly as it happened.
Great.
Nagomi, spelled correctly.
Mm-hmm.
There's no S.
Spelled correctly. There's no comma. Yeah. Plundered by the garages and then traded by the Flowers, and then Nagomi entered the Shadows because Alanya, who was traded for, was traded into the Flowers, into the Garage's rotation, and then traded, and then Nagomi was shadowed.
Right. Actually, I believe because the first move, the Flowers brought Zesty Ya Boy into the lineup. What a great name. Replacing Elena Bella Hollywood into the Shadows. But then because the next one was the Elena Bella Hollywood for McDaniel, I'm glad that Elena Bella Hollywood's out of the Shadows, but Nagomi Nava's back in.
Yeah, Alanya was temporarily shadowed and then traded for Nagomi McDaniel while she was still in the Shadows. That's
bonkers. Also, apparently, when they enter the Shadows, they get stars.
They do get a boost. Yes, that is new.
Well, Nagomi McDaniel's definitely needed
a whole
boost.
0.5 better.
Still,
yeah,
it's something.
Yeah, I think.
If you slow a bit down, there's also some interesting stuff there.
Oh yes, the Garages did a thing where they swapped their best pitching batter.
That's terrifying.
Which is what ended up getting Alanya Bella into the rotation.
Oh, and they finally have Greer Griffin now, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Mm-hmm. Got it.
Do you want to take a look at the Garages lineup for a second?
I would love to. Let's go to the Garages. Seattle Garages, again, representing the Mild League in the championship here in season number 12. Unfortunately, falling to the Hades Tigers in Game 5. But Seattle Garages having a great season. All right, the Seattle Garages are up.
A Goodwin Morin right there.
Yeah. Oh, Goodwin Morin. Wow.
That's terrifying.
That's very terrifying.
Very strong.
Wow. Goodwin Morin, good.
They finally got Goodwin Morin out of the Shadows, where they were maximized long ago.
Yes.
So
classic Umbermancy.
You have the record amount of fingers as well with 91.
Oh, I don't have foreign knowledge on them.
No. Yeah, you can only see FK on your team with the Apple, unfortunately. It's not the greatest rotation. They did pick up Mindy Kugel, though. It's not the worst.
Got Mindy Kugel, but they also got Elena Bella Hollywood, a half-star pitcher. Sorry, Sam.
Bella had some difficult, I believe, peanut interactions early in their Flowers career. And
Joel A. Clark in the chat.
Oh, hello, Joel.
Hey, Joel. The Aftermath is treating everyone great.
We're having a fun time.
I did really quickly want to, I think a really good way of summarizing a lot of how this election has affected the league is a tweet from a great friend of BNN, If Biff, or Gizmo. They pointed out that he estimated that a whopping 106 out of the league's total 642 players were impacted by this election. So 16.5% of the league were swapped around or buffed or in some way in one election. So this is really just a humongous, gargantuan change up to everything that we all believe to be true about the league.
Right, you are. It's just what a fun time to be alive. Thanks, Blaseball. Not a lot of trauma, I would say. I'll go on record saying election, not a lot of trauma. A lot of, I would say, things got mixed up in fun, exciting ways. Of course, people lost their exciting players. Some went to the Shadows, Nagomi McDaniels, of course. But hey, now we have something to do. Now the Flowers have a purpose, so that's nice.
I think from the Breathmits perspective, it went quite well. You'll notice a significant lack of Pudge in our lineup.
Yeah, what's the deal with Pudge? I thought everyone liked Pudge.
Pudge is a great friend and an absolutely terrible player, and we were having a lot of discourse about whether we should fling Pudge into space or into the shadows, and apparently we accidentally flung Pudge onto the shoe thieves.
Pudge is now Roman? What is that? Pudge?
Pudge is roaming.
Oh,
what is that Pudge modification?
As the only player, apparently.
A chance
to go to a new team.
To just go to a new team?
Oh, Pudge is going on a world tour, baby. You thought Jalen Hot Dog Fingers and Nana was everywhere. Nope, Pudge is I believe
if you do scroll up one as well. Just one little bit there. Yeah, they did massively buff Pudge before sending Pudge away.
That was not intentional.
Yeah.
So, we were really, really planning on something else. Someone went against our voting strats for that. But it's fun. Pudge is not a curse anymore. Pudge is decent.
Pudge is
and is going on a world tour.
Player on offense, on defense, everywhere.
We would not have expected that at all.
That's Blaseball, baby.
Pudge congratulations, to well, yes, a massive buff is relative to Pudge being horrible. Yeah. Now getting their stars almost doubled in being a below average baseball player.
A nearly 100% increase is a massive buff.
It's a massive increase, yeah. I'm just happy for Nudge. Again, the Charleston Shoe Thieves, I think, got a treasure.
Can I look at those? Can you look at those percentages again?
Oh,
99% of all breath mints who wanted to revoke were going for Pudge.
We were very consistent about that. We could agree on one thing.
I love the breath mints.
Wow, breath mints! I'm so proud of you for doing that.
Thank you.
Oh boy, this is universal anti-wimmed, right? You are.
Man.
Oh, what a delight.
Oh, and it should also
not get rid of Stu.
In addition to getting infused, Chorby Short's batting was re-rolled by the Magic's summoning circle win, and it went up from 1.2 stars to 2.2 stars.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, the league's favorite piggy bank, Wyatt Glover, had their batting re-rolled, and it went from 1.7 to 1.4.
That's less good.
That's less good. Womp. Sorry, Wyatt Glover.
Wyatt Glover is continually cursed to never, ever, ever get better. They're allergic to peanuts. They have been re-rolled to be worse at batting for at least the third
time. Allergic to blessings.
In addition to all of these things, they still are probably one of the best things for value because they still give 5x idle payouts. So,
boy.
I do wonder if that's because York Silk got a boost, I think. If that would even it out.
York Silk has a 2x boost, has a 2x payout.
But is York's 2.5 times better at batting? Is the question.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, probably. York is 5.5 stars.
Yeah,
it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
And also, York hits home runs.
York does. Oh boy. But let's we're gonna talk about one of the most important things, the decrees. But before we go to decrees, any other questions from the chat of anything that happened we just talked about, anything about the season as well? We've got about 15 to 20 minutes left in this program. Talking about Dot.
Ooh.
Talking about Dot. Polka Dot Patterson?
Yeah.
The pitcher's career, the year of the
Talk
pitcher.
About where they are, where they aren't.
Or where Dot has ended up.
Why aren't they on the Moist Talkers?
Well, you may see there's someone with a gold star there in the rotation.
Oh, Doc Annis?
Yeah.
If you check the core mechanics, you might see them.
Oh, so new team, new to the league core mechanics now have one of the best pitchers in the game, Polka Dot Patterson.
Yeah,
it's true.
Yep.
Also have flippers.
That's with great. a skill that is only relevant to a batter. So unfortunate. Maybe Polka Dot Patterson will get to be a batter like so many other of the greatest pitchers in baseball history have gotten to.
Yeah, like pitching machine, who is a literal pitching machine, batting for, of course, the Ohio
Worms.
So they might be their best batter, one of the best batters. So
they're very close.
Question in chat: what does Blaseball smell like? That's a great question. Depends on the ballpark, I think. Dirt, yeah, dirt. A lot of dirt,
right?
Like good dirt though.
Good dirt.
Yeah, good dirt.
Good dirt. You know, everyone knows. Everyone knows. I also am hiding myself. Everyone knows that there's good dirt. Hold on, let me just make myself.
Yeah,
everyone knows.
Oh, hello.
Cal.
Hey, everyone.
Never mind. There's good dirt and bad dirt.
Yeah, it smells like good dirt.
Good dirt. Yeah.
Good dirt.
Good dirt.
Yes, we could talk about Nagomi's Wild Ride.
How do you feel about King Weatherman Beyond the Magic? I hate it, but I love it even more.
So perfect.
Star Ace for the flowers. That one hurts. Losing your star your pitcher. We got Corey 12 though, so that's nice, I guess.
It's such a perfect swap, just like for narrative reasons.
It's narratively, it's great.
Yeah. Why is that? Why is it so narratively important that King Weatherman is now on the Yellowstone Magic?
Because the Magic hate King Weatherman enough to pay a zoo in Tennessee like $100 for like animals to eat insects named after King Weatherman.
It's in real life.
There's a grudge there I don't understand.
King Weatherman knows what he's done. In fact, I could probably, if you really wanted a conversation, I could probably summon someone who could have a conversation.
Are you saying you have King Weatherman's agent with you?
I do, in fact, have King Weatherman's agent with me.
My God.
All right. Okay.
I could summon.
Hold on. Okay, everyone. This is a summoning circle. Everyone, hold hands. All right.
Hello.
We got. Oh, it worked.
It worked really quickly.
It's nice having having a bunch of data answers. Hi. Who is that? A mysterious voice off screen.
Get hurt.
Yeah. Hello.
Good hurt.
Hello.
Who's that mysterious voice? Who? Please identify yourself.
I can't do that. Sorry.
Fair enough. A mysterious voice. We hear that you are the agent for King Weatherman. Can you explain why King Weatherman being on the Yellowstone Magic is such a juicy bit of gossip?
King knows what he did.
We know that. Do we have any more details? So King did something to the Yellowstone Magic. That's what we know. But now they're on the team. So what's up with that?
So right now, all I can say is that King, and then King went over to the flowers and but now King is looking at a return to Yellowstone because
All right, thank you. Heard it right from the source. I didn't hear anything redacted.
That's all the information that the King Weatherman camp can share at this time. Of course, we are in talks with the Yellowstone at the moment, so we'll update you later on.
Thank you.
You are. Thank you so much, Mysterious Force. See you tomorrow.
Good day.
Yeah.
See you tomorrow.
Hopefully, none of our forbidden knowledge filters picked up any of that. So,
right? As,
wow,
as
amazing.
Jess says, that really made it as clear as mud.
Yep.
So now we understand everything about that.
Yeah, thanks. That was for a program to be more accessible to people. That sure was helpful. Can we talk about tarot? Yeah, can we talk about what happened with tarot card readings for this season?
We can talk about what we know, which is not very much.
Not very much. So yeah, please, hot takes. I'll take facts and things that you strongly believe in or have hot takes about.
From us, or sorry, I wasn't listening.
Yeah. So, Cal, Kat, and Astrid, what are tarots, and what do we know about them?
Tarots.
Tarot.
Oh God.
And I think the best one is the death. Just saying.
In the context of Blaseball, we're still not actually really sure what they do. We just know that they're going to be drawn every Earl Siesta, which is the 27th. And in our first drawing of them, all that happened was I think a few players were made to over or underperform in specific situations.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So in our first drawing, we had the card that the Magic had, which I believe was the Magician. The card that the Sunbeams had, which was the Hanged Man. The card that the Firefighters had, which was Judge Temperance. I don't know. The
Temperance.
Firefighters.
Yes.
Temperance.
Yeah, Temperance. And when the tarot reading was drawn, the effects that were given it seems that the card in the middle determined the effect. In this case, the Hanged Man determined the effect over, under, over, because of the knot.
That's above several.
And then the other two teams that were drawn each got a player on their team to get either the negative version of the effect or the positive version of the effect.
Yeah. Who on the beams got that effect?
It was not on the beams. It was on the firefighters. It was Kennedy.
It's a pitcher.
Yeah, Kennedy Rogers.
The worst pitcher on the firefighters got a buff, and the best pitcher on the Magic got a debuff.
Yeah.
Which would
so
be
if the first icon there, Joey. Yeah.
There it is. We got there.
Oh, and that is permanent. So it is not going to be. It's not going to be removed unless something intentionally removes it.
That does make sense there. So that's interesting. So answer your questions, chat, about tarot readings. During our Siesta, so the first third of the season, we get a mysterious drawing that apparently affects players. Drawn cards again last season or last season at the end of season 11. Each team got their own tarot card. So it'll be interesting going forward to see what happens there. All the new teams got Fools as their tarot, so interesting to see how that plays into things. But I think that's just neat.
And yes, one of the cards that you will draw is guaranteed, as far as we have seen. By guaranteed, I mean has happened twice in 2 weeks. To be the last team that won. So everyone's going to be drawing the Tigers card in their tarot spreads this week.
Oh, love that.
And remember to get that in before day 27 if you want.
Yeah. You will lose the option after that.
Yeah.
Because we're not sure what the connection is with everyone's personal tarot readings and what tarot readings are actually the tarot readings during the Earl Siesta. So we'll find out that. Question from the chat from Desk Fern Music. What are y'all's favorite numbers?
6.
Number?
6? Oh, you got 6 from.
On the actual website. On the actual website, mine's 42.
Nice.
On the actual website? I don't even know if I have one. I don't think I've rolled it.
Well, roll it. Roll it live.
Here we go. 683.
That's a strong number. Strong number right there.
Thank you.
I haven't done mine either.
You haven't done yours? Well, Asher, do it live.
I will.
I currently have, for my personal info, for my favorite number is 42. My coffee style is cold brew, and I have begged 67 times.
Nice.
I just got 141.
141. Wow. Strong number.
Love these numbers. Espresso, and I have begged 10 times.
That's not. Wow, look at you.
I have begged 106 times.
Nice.
Nice. As you see,
you have to click save.
Yeah, you have to save. I've learned that the hard way.
Yeah.
Favorite number? I rolled this until I finally get 90 Infinity 5. Boy, that took a long time to get.
Nice.
So
I'm proud of you, Joey.
Joel A. Clark, if you're listening right now to the program, I'm sorry for all those HTTP requests to get that number. Coffee style.
You don't actually send one. It's all client side.
Is it client side? Never mind. I'm not sorry.
It just saves when you hit save.
Love that. Great. Amount of begs for me, 63. You'll see that my favorite team is the Boston Flowers, and my idol is Margarita Nava.
Cool. Cousin of Nagomi Nava.
Right, you are. Beg amount redacted the shame. Oh, that's okay.
That's fair.
Money somehow. Any other more questions in the chat? Any more questions?
Or anything else that we've not explained clear enough?
I don't think we announced this, but the Hades Tigers won.
Yeah, the Hades Tiger.
Yeah, that's awesome. Oh, we didn't talk about the actual. Okay, we forgot to do the decrees. Whoops.
Oopsie.
So we have a new decree for the season that has already changed the league. These are the based evolutions. What's based evolutions, folks?
So based evolution is pretty much when a team wins 3 championships, all of the players on their team will evolve up another base. And then if they around the I forget what bases. I forget what the word was.
Phylogenic.
Phylogenic bases, which I assume means somehow make it all the way to base
genetics
4.
Thing.
It's like genotypic, but phylotypic.
If
it's a different thing.
They get to go home, which I assume means they will be released.
That would make sense.
But it seems now all the players on all the new teams, and now also the Tigers, all of their teams, all of their players leveled up to base 1. Mm-hmm. It gave them 1 guaranteed star in all of their stats, which can't go down at all.
And for some players, that actually increased their stats, as you can see, when they were under a star.
And then it also seems that all teams, when they evolve, gain a very cool modification. So if we go up there, we see that the Tigers gain the ambush modification. So when a player is incinerated in the game that the Tigers are in, a Hall of Flame player is invited to join their shadows. It's a really cool buff. It's not going to trigger all that often because Tiger players can't be incinerated.
They're fireproof.
They're fire. Yeah. The entire team is fireproof, which means that no Tiger can be incinerated.
But it is an incineration if the other team.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right, you are. Again, the Hall of Flame is where we pay tribute to those who lost their lives to a rogue umpire. And actually, this season as well, we want to make sure we pay tribute to 2 awesome players that lost their lives this season. Joshua Butt from the Chicago Firefighters got incinerated I believe after Case Sports, the famed lawyer and batter for the Mexico City Wild Wings. Huge losses. So maybe
happened 4 minutes apart. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Boy.
RIV.
RIV, Leah. Let's do some RIVs in the chat because we are sad that you are gone. But that's Blaseball, unfortunately.
Results. Joshua Butt got infused with buffs.
It's true.
Despite being dead.
That's hilarious. Great. We got about 8 minutes left. Any more questions in the chat or any hot takes or things you want to say before we do plugs and outros?
I did see from it kind of a plug, but if anybody is listening and is interested in digging into especially the numbers involved in Blaseball, go and check out the Cybercord. It's a great place. You can hang out if you're just vaguely like, hey, Chorby Short hit a lot of foul balls. I wonder how many foul balls Chorby Short hit. You can just be like, hey guys, how many foul balls did Chorby Short hit? And then like within minutes, somebody will give you an answer. And that's just cool.
Yeah, that's great. I love the folks at Cyber. Cyber.dev is their website for all their awesome tools as well. Astrid and Kat are both Cyber Bancers. I believe the Discord should be linked there, correct?
I think it's on the website, yeah.
Right. Yeah, it's a great.
Someone just asked where is Jessica Telephone?
Mm-hmm. Where is Jessica Telephone? Yeah, where is Jessica Telephone? That's a great question.
On the Mexico City Wild Wings.
On the Mexico City Wild Wings. Oh boy.
Jessica Telephone is now nice and spicy.
Nice. Good for her.
Yeah.
Good for her.
That's fine.
Yeah. Honey roasted and spicy. Gotta love that.
Yeah. That sounds delicious. Like a spicy honey mustard wing.
In addition, super allergic.
Oh, I thought you meant spicy's in the mod in the game. No, she's not in-game spicy, unfortunately.
What does this T stand for in Joey T Badger? Stay tuned to find out on our next cast. I'll tease that. T for teas, baby. Big market teas. What do we think Hard Boiled does? We have 2 new players who were in the coffee cup that were generated for the BC Noir team. I'm not sure where they ended up.
We never saw. We never did see.
They only played in a couple of games, and we didn't get to see what Hard Boiled happened.
We have absolutely no idea what it does.
Yeah. Great. But they are hard boiled. those 2 players, Liquid Friend and the other one,
Uncle Plasma. The Lovers and the Millennials, respectively.
Oh, thank you very much for that. So we don't know yet. So stay tuned. So maybe we'll see during the season.
Who are your picks to win next season? Stay tuned for the BNN Power Rankings coming soon.
Oh, big marketees.
And additionally, I will tell, as I already have, I'll reiterate, I'm pretty sure the Hellmouth Sunbeams are going to win.
I'm trying to advertise for the website.
Look, you can advertise for the website. I could also tell you right now the Hellbeams are probably going to be number 1 on the rankings because I'm looking at the spreadsheet right now.
Cal, can you share the? Can you share it? I want to see it. You can share your screen. I want to see. I want to see your rank. I want to see it in progress. Our fans are here. All 145 folks want to see it. Cal, come on, Popo, please.
I'll share it. I will hide. The names row. I'll share how it's all turned. I'll share how it's all turning up.
Yes, I'm so excited. Yes.
Okay, Callahan figures out this. Oh, geez. Okay. Let's see. What stream? Oh, no. I really got to figure out. I got to be really careful about what I'm sharing. All right.
Wait, don't put him up loud. You could, up loud.
Up loud. Yeah, he has maximum volume of screen. Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, are you ready?
I'm just sharing. Yeah, I've got to share my whole Firefox window. It's pretty much the easiest way to do it. So.
Okay.
Here we are. Here is everything in progress. As you can see, someone is actually inputting their results. We've got a lot of people. We've got a lot of people in the stock right now. It's all coming together.
Who's putting the breath mints at so low? I'm offended.
Everyone's putting the breath mints very
low. This is
low.
hubris.
Oh, there's a lot of numbers here.
I have not done mine yet. For the record, none of these are me.
Oh, flowers! Show some love to the flowers. They have Nagomi McDaniels in the shadows.
In the shadows, yeah. But we're getting a lot more people involved this season specifically. Last season we had our most voters get, and this one looks like we're going to have even 30% more. So it's all a very exciting time.
Cal, how does one become a voter? I've always wondered that.
Well, if you want to become a voter, we invite pretty much anyone who is involved in the BNN content creation sphere to vote. Mm-hmm. It's in the Power Rankings channel on the BNN Discord server.
I have never seen that Power Rankings channel.
It's because you don't have the writer role,
content
Joey.
Creator role.
I'm not a writer. I'm a shouter.
That's why you don't see the channel.
Yeah, sorry. Only writers can vote on the Power Rankings.
It's in the writing room.
Wow,
that's why.
The writing role.
Oh wow. Well, today we learned on air, folks.
Yep. So basically, anyone who's involved with
to get the super special BNN writers role, you go to the role channel and you click on the writing button.
You click on the little.
That's too complicated for me, Kat. I don't understand.
Well, sorry.
Business.
And if
clicking, how do I yell? I want to yell to get this role.
Yikes.
Cal! Cal, give me the role!
I am the one person on the server who can manually assign you the writer role, actually.
Cal, do it! I want to vote! Welcome, of course.
Manually assigning.
On that note, we also encourage, if anybody is especially developing a beat reporter persona,
come on down.
To cover their team specifically, we would love to boost your stuff and highlight you. And we need people to write about all the teams.
Yep.
Please.
Yeah, there's a lot of teams, and we want to celebrate those ratings. So again, what makes Blaseball a great community is us coming together, adding such more stock into everything on Blaseball.com. And this is a fun way to get to find a good sense of community. The Blaseball News Network Discord as well. If someone can put the link to that in the chat, it's a really great place.
Eventually, we'll make it be beancord.com.
That would be great. So I love the stuff that Blaseball News Network does. They always, and with this whole quarantine thing, learn a new skill. And I picked up broadcasting. That was my new skill. So contribute in your wake. I'm not artistic, but I found a home with BNN or being BNN adjacent and being partners with Blaseball News Network. So do something cool, do something fun, contribute in a fun way. And writing is a great way that people really appreciate. Like, I appreciate the Power Rankings. I appreciate all the stuff that you all put on Twitter. So it definitely goes, it's appreciated.
Welcome, like 15 new people that have joined in the last 2 minutes. It's great to have you here in the Bean Cord.
Oh, I love that.
Welcome,
love
everyone.
the Bean Cord.
Love the Bean Cord.
But yeah, to summarize that, the BNN Discord over the Grand Siesta, we've really rebranded all of BNN from being very largely a solo show of me to being much more of a collaborative organization where we just want to help people make cool Blaseball content and also share it to the disgustingly high amount of people that follow our Twitter account.
Yes. Please let us at least feel like we're doing something good with this ridiculous numbers that we get on this Twitter account.
So
it's a great Twitter account.
Does BNN need an artist, Lamau? Probably.
Yes.
Oh my God, yes.
Does BNN need a musician? Probably.
I don't know. Yeah, we could have a nice little BNN theme song. You know, that automatically
have a little
plays when
jingle.
you go on the website.
Oh my God, that'd be so great. Yeah. Oh, so
No,
for the show, it'd be great to have actual music instead of having to play our free royalty-free music of of this song. Oh, it is a banger, but again, it's just one of those royalty-free ones.
Anyways,
BNN needs a rat. This isn't a question. That's probably true.
BNN already has a rat. Sorry.
You do?
Yeah, wow. My fiance's in the server. A self-described rat.
Well, okay.
Sorry,
okay, good. That's a lot better. I do have a jingle. I commissioned actually a brand new song. If you listen to any of the Hub over the weekend, you heard our new song. Boy, it bangs. It slaps. And we actually have also custom music for our Blaseball Minute videos as well. Check us out on YouTube. Check out those. So we have. I'll take more music. I'm not picky.
How does one apply to become a BNN
salmon
artist?
Bumper.
You're approved.
Yeah. Come over to the BNN Discord so that we can see it, and that's how.
Yeah.
If we don't see something, it's because we have a bazillion things happening, not because we're trying to we're not saying anyone is too small. No one is a nobody. We're just nerds on the internet. And I'm sorry that I swore.
That's fine. It was a half a swear, but we'll round down for you. Also, I forgot. Anyways, thank you again for tuning in to Blaseball Sunday, presented by Blaseball News Network, hosted by the Splorts Hub. Follow us here on Twitter, Twitch, and Twitter. I guess. Follow us on Twitch right now. That's the easiest thing. Just hit one of the buttons because you're already watching, so you can get notified when we go live. Blaseball News Network. Nope. The Splorts Hub covers live games throughout the week as well as other great content. So why memorize a schedule when you can just hit follow and get notified? Blaseball News Network on Twitch. Go do Twitter. Oh my goodness. It's been a long week. Follow everyone on. We'll do a quick whip around and get your social media tags and your coffees and stuff because we want to celebrate you because you all make great content. We'll start with Astrid and go counterclockwise. Astrid, what do you want to plug? How can people see your cool stuff?
I have an actual Twitter account now that you can follow. I'm at ablaze if you want to.
Can we see that? Yeah, if you don't mind, I appreciate that.
Yes, I need to open the stream actually.
Wow, thanks.
I've been looking at the chat through our thing, and it doesn't have. I can't type in it.
You can type in it. I think in the comment. You can
Chef put it nice. There we go.
What will Splorts Hub do during the off weeks of Twitter? Siesta.
Yes. Well, I'm bad at.
I know you're not going to siesta, but I am going to enforce at least a mild frosting during.
All right. Yeah, we'll do one of those 30-minute cooldowns.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. I have one Twitter account.
Yes, one.
And by that I mean I have more than 10 because I got banned for having more than 10 for a bit.
Yeah. Fun fact. Calling Astrid out right now. Astrid bought a second SIM card to be able to have more than 10 Twitter accounts.
Astrid.
Oh boy, love that. Kimberly Dauber made Blaseball Pod. Blaseball, take me on to the Blall game. A Blaseball podcast about everything Blaseball might be coming back. Kimberly keeps hitting the snooze button. Well, I'm glad you're doing self-care, Kimberly. You make great content, but you should also take care of yourself. That's the best content we can get, is you being healthy and happy. Great, Kat. What about you? I see Kat Slats in your name, but anything else you want to plug?
Follow my Twitter at Kat Slats. I also have a Ko-fi, kofi.com/catslats. It's real cool. Everyone is really cool. Thank you so much for being cool.
Yeah, we are surrounded by cool nerds.
Yeah. That's pretty much it, I guess. I'm the social media manager for BNN. If I didn't say that before, I don't remember if I said that before.
Yeah, Cal's like, yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh boy, Cal, how about your dang self? What do you want to plug besides everything?
Well, I'm Cal. I run the Blaseball News Network. You can check us out at blaseball.news or at our Twitter account at Blaseball News.
Look at that. Cal is ready.
You can check out my personal at Inoculo. I don't tweet all that much during Blaseball times, but on the off times, I tweet a ton. And if you like the stuff I do, you could toss me coffee money at my Ko-fi, which is Cal at BNN.
Love that so much.
That's all.
Again, thank you all for being here in the program today. You all make it special. You all help bring color and excitement to Blaseball. So thank you all again for all the stuff that you do. I forgot a bit that I was going to do at the beginning of the show. It was like, let's summarize. Again, season 12 summarized in about 5 seconds is this. And that's about it. That's Joel A. Clark. I'll forget to do that when he was here. Oh well, we'll do it next time. Thank you so much again. Might still be here. Well, he was like, why did I hear myself on the screen? Wait, do it again. You missed it? Oh, okay. I'll definitely play it. Wait. I love it so much. Oh, it's good because I did it earlier. I would have played it all the time. Anyways, that's Joel A. Clark, one of the creators of Blaseball. So thank you again for popping in earlier. Wait, you missed it? Okay, Chuby, I'll play it one more time for you. That is Joel's soul scream.
Joel scream.
The Joel scream. Oh boy. Thank you so much for tuning in, chat. Again, you're always amazing, Joel A. Croak. I love the jokes coming. One more time. All right, Ratswell. Okay, Ratswell missed it. We'll play it one more time. Oh boy. Anyways, thank you for tuning in. We'll be covering Blaseball again tomorrow night. Go check us out there on the Sports Hub. We'll be covering it live. So excited.
Season 13.
Season 13, baby. Anyways, folks, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Oh, look at that. Do you hear that? Oh, please imagine outro music. Oh, Cal, thank you so much for being here. Kat, thank you so much for being here. Astrid, thank you so much for being here. Chat, thank you so much for being there. We'll leave you with this. And we'll see you next time.